Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome back with me, Ammar Khasali, and here with my presentation 30 days become a master seller or a seller master without begging, and this actually accurate. Okay, the first thing I want to tell you is this: to be a businessman or a seller man is not hard, it's easy. If you want, you can do it. If you have a motivation, you can do it. But if you don't have motivation, don't do it. Why? Because you don't have uh, an urge to do or to become a seller master or businessman. And you need to have a dream. Your dream become a businessman or salesman. It's make you uh, it make you feel better if you learn about some business theory and many more. But if you not want to be a seller master or a businessman, it's okay. It's up to you. It's your dream, not my dream. Okay, so the selling is not hard, but the words out from the people who always get a bad experience from selling. They always say selling is hard. But the right is selling is not hard. Maybe it's different if maybe it's different if the people from who always gain money when selling. It's different from the people who get always get a bad experience, and the people who always get money from selling. It's a good experience and it's not. But I want to tell you, what group are you? Is you the first who always get a bad experience, or two two group, or the second group you always gain a money? But if you in the group one always get a bad experience, it's good to you to watch this presentation. Why? Because I want to tell you how to become a zero to hero, or become an expert master selling, a, an expert businessman, and many more. But how about the second group? He always gain money, and he used to selling. It's okay. But if you don't the if you don't want to see this presentation, it's not my problem. But if you watch this video, for you who in the second group who always gain money from selling, it's okay. Why? Because there is a new knowledge that will you get in this presentation. Okay, first first if you want to watch this video, you need to set your mindset. Feel free. Don't get any urge or any uh, annoying, like you want to do this because of your father, or because of your company. No. If you want to watch this video, feel free. Feel free. And you need to you need to be you need to be strong. Why? Because in this video it's also it's I always talk, not I'm not show the video to you and you watch, no, just a picture like this and I'm talk. The last selling not easy as you see the theory in your a book and a seminar and a workshop and many more. The selling needs more practice than a theory. So if you just read a book, go to workshop, just do some read and listening, it's just a theory. Okay, theory not easy, theory not complex as a theory not complete like a practice. If you do a practice, you will feel like oh, this is the feel if I'm selling shoes, if I'm selling a house, and many more. But if just a theory, you just read and you just imagine. I want to sell this. No, theory. You will not go forward. You will. Oh, you will. You will hold in the back. So, uh, you need to combine the two of them, the theory and the practice. You need to be learn as hard as you can. You need to do more practice, more uh, more what, more do some selling in the place, like you selling the clothes, selling the house. You need to sell in the market, like in this place you need to sell like this, so you also get the experience from selling. So if you has a lot have a lot of experience, you will like, if you got some bad experience, it's not uh, your mental not down, but it will make you your mental up to the top. So from that will create some maturity on selling. You need to mindset, you need to form the mindset, and you need to test test your mental. Is it good or not? Is it strong or not? Okay. And after all that you do, like you do some theory, some practice, you combine it, and the money will come to you. Not you come to money. No, the money will come to you. Okay? How's that? You understand how to become a seller master? Okay. Let's we start to the next presentation. Yes. Keep selling smooth substance. Fortune goes on without begging, of course. Before we talking a lot of techniques, good techniques to explode your business turnover, it helps you first think of the reason behind the importance of selling activities. Okay, you need to think about the reason. If you're not the thinking what is your reason behind the importance of selling activity, it make you hard when you do some selling, like you talk to people, and you need when you thinking about what's a brand, like I want to make what I don't know, it's wrong. You need to have a reason first. Reason. If you don't have a reason behind the importance of selling activity, then you can make your own business. After that, the first thing for the newbie businessman who first want to try the business way, there will be an allergic selling. I'm sure every people want the the money the money come to day, but fortunately not much from them wants to hard work. Many company and many businessmen wants the business is goes forward, not stuck in the in the place. Many people, many company, many businessmen want the business is goes on, jalan terus. In my bahasa is jalan terus. And fortunately, they don't like selling. Uh, it's hard. If you want the money, but you don't want selling, you need to born from a milliarder people, like stay like King Arab, King Abdullah, like from uh, uh, Queen Elizabeth. That's okay. You want the money, you get. You don't want the to selling, you get. You you just sit or sleep in your fantastic uh, fantastic table, in your fantastic house. You just sit and the money is come to you. Oh, just think about it. We live in this world. We born like this, not like they who always get money without a hard work. It's okay, but this is me, this is you. Okay, born like this, yeah, just like this. You want the money, then you need to be hard work. Hard work, hard work, and pray hard. You need to be hard work and always pray to our God. Then the most sick that make many businessmen, many company uh, not rich, fail to be rich is an allergic of selling. Many of them is silly if uh, if if they get to do some selling, but they don't want to selling. It's hard. If this if this if this you if if this sick come to you, you need to prepare yourself, because you will feel silly. I don't want it, I just want the money. You can't. You need to destroy this sick, and you need to destroy the silly, the feel of silly. If you don't want to destroy, then you will not be a rich man, you will not be a businessman, you will not have a company. Many of the company or a businessman fail, not because the human resource is less, or the operational is have a problem, or the setting of the money is, abstract, not not real. But but the most, because they don't want, or can can selling, they don't want to be, they don't want selling, or they don't want sell, or they can sell. Can you imagine if you have a, a good a good crew, a good a good manager, the best of the best manager, and the operational system, your operational system is like, an expert, and it helps many of the accountants good. But team the team of a selling team selling is, like a silly, don't want to work, just this, like, you know and if the buyer say no, then the seller is feel like don't want to continue like that. That's not good. You have a good crew, a good manager, the system of the operational, it's good, and the accountants and the system of the money is just goes on. But the team of the selling is weak. That's the problem. If the selling team is weak, what will happen to your company? Your company will fail, will go down. Okay? So, so you need to find the if you have all, but you need to find a good team selling. If you have it, then your company will go on, have a fortune, smooth sustain, and uh, many people who do some selling in the place, like 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 market, as many people, but the product is not sell, it's not sold, you know then the the business is go fail. Then you start to begging. No, it's bad for you. Start to begging, homeless. Then if you want to be a rich man, or maybe or to be a milliarder, you need to be a selling master or a businessman. Okay, if you uh, if you go if your job is a crew or a manager, is too long to get the salary. But the businessman, uh, he get when he done closing. Okay, then after that, we next to the next presentation. Okay, next we will talk. I will present about the 17 selling techniques. Also, you need the technique to do some selling. Okay, if you're a seller, you need to do some uh, effective techniques. So these techniques have been proven gain a lot of money, from zero to million million dollar per month. Okay, so this is only the 17, but there is over 17 techniques. But in this presentation, because of about the time, I will tell you about the 17 selling techniques. Okay, so I will tell you about the how to use these techniques. Okay, so this techniques, because of this in this chapter, I will tell you all the 17 selling techniques. So in the practice, you need to more do uh, some some exercise and use the technique one by one. Okay, so one day one techniques. So you can repeat my presentation to get all the 70 selling techniques and write in the notes. In your notes, write by one is blah 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 blah, one is what, and all of the 17. But when you do some practice, try to do one by one. Of course, yes. You need to test the technique, and you need to find the equal, the no, the test. You need to do some tests and results. So, is it the technique is good for your product? Is it suitable for your product or not? If not, so don't do so. So don't get this technique. Is suitable for your product. So if not suitable for your product, so don't use the technique. Okay. So if the product is suitable with this technique, so you can get money from this technique. So you need to find the suitable techniques for your company, the product, and many more. So we find the most powerful techniques and give the impact, big impact for your overturn, business overturn. You need to exercise over and over again, find the shape and feel the impact. Okay, so we'll go to the first technique. So next, first technique is choice question. So don't let your customer say no when you ask some question. You, for the example, so so how about that, mom? So do you already thinking about it? You want to buy this car, or yes or no? Then the answer is no. So just like that. So you need the choice question. Give the choice to your customer. So don't ever let your customer say no. No, it's the wrong way. Okay. So for the example is which color do you like from the car? Is it red or blue? So the customer will say the red or the blue. If they say red, yes, the red. Okay. So and the example one is, do you want to take the big size or the small size? This the example for a choice question. Okay. So if you done talking about the choice question, okay, you need to you need to but oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget, don't use in this technique earlier. Don't use it. Why? Because you don't get too close with your customer. Okay, so for the first time see your customer, don't say about this, like one small size or the big size, like that. Don't do it this technique in the area, but use in the end. Okay, so we go to the second. Yes, yes, yes. Why yes, yes, yes? It's because you need to make your customer say yes, yes, over yes, over yes, over yes again. Why? Because in the some research that I know, when the someone asks you about 6 or 7 questions, then the answer is yes. Then the next question will the will get some answer yes. So like the example, so how's your life? Then the customer say yes. So Mr. Budi come from a company always success. Yes sir. And then the customer say yes again. Then the next answer, and almost all the 6 question is answered by yes. So it make you easy to do some closing. Okay? So if you done ask about 6 or 7 question and answer is almost yes, then close it. So tell the solution. Tell about your product. Okay, so we'll go to the next scarcity. Scarcity is you need to find your scarcity. More if your product is scarcity, then the more again the request from the customer. Why? Because the product is scarcity. So uh, like this product, just for uh, this product is only two in the world, like that is the scarcity. So many of people want to buy it, but it's only two. So many requests, but the product only two. It's good for you who want to make some, like just like car name like Lamborghini, just only five in the world. It makes the car sold fast as they can. Okay, so we'll go to the fourth is now or never. Why the name of the technique is what, now or never? So every people in the sports, like, I'm sorry, I mean everyone like to postpone. So you need to press the they with the with the with your product, so they can say no to your product. So you need to push your customer until your customer want your product. Like the example for postpone, like uh, uh, for talk tomorrow, talk tomorrow. Okay, like my wife, I need to talk to my wife. Okay, like that. My husband don't have money and many more. Or can I think for 2 days? Yeah. Don't don't ever let your customer say like that. So because of that, this technique now or never is very very suitable for you want to lock your customer to do to do your uh so there directly the buyer buy the product in that day. So how's the way? So first, give the discount, give some some surprise, some some plus, like if you buy this clothes you get some sticker, like, or the most unique, like free deliver to every country in the world, like that. uh, and or give some voucher 100 dollar or many more. So uh say so say to the customer or the buyer, but that the discount, the price, the bonus, the plus, I mean plus, only have in that day. So the customer will think, this the only change, I have no second change. So what I need to think, oh my god, this is hard for me, or like that. So makes the buyer or the customer press by the discount, the promo, the gift, and many more. So for the example like, uh, you will get this voucher only this day. You will get some gift from our company if you buy uh, two product this day, only this day. Just say only, or the last, the last, promo, the last buy this product will get some teddy bear, but only this day. Say, just say only this day, just this day. Why this day? Because if it say tomorrow, or this day and tomorrow, the buyer will thinking like, oh, it's okay, I will buy tomorrow. But the tomorrow, when they come, they they fail to buy. Why? Because the product is, sold, or the customer, the buyer don't bring their wallet, their money, or many others. So always remember, every six everyone have a sick is postponed. So except, no, like the customer have a sick, that it's postponed. Everyone in the world have a sick is postponed, always postponed. Okay. So if for the example, like the children want to go to somewhere, but the mother say, uh, you need to take a bath first before you go. Then the child say, uh, can I do later, tomorrow, or next week, next year, next decade, or like that's it. It's the sick. You need to uh, thinking about yourself, like that. So we'll go to the next one, is the strike through price. So, strike through price. So the price, example, like one no $1,000, strike through, change the price into $500, like this. So people will think, oh, it's uh more cheap than the price in up that already strike through. Okay, so people will buy the price that they think is more cheap than the up price. So for example again, or $99,000, then strike through, then change 90 uh, 90,000. So people will buy it without thinking about the money. So they're thinking, this is my change. Tomorrow this change will go. So I need to buy it. Okay. So this technique is very powerful when you do some promo for to play the price. So for it's powerful for you who sell in the market, like you know like the chicken price is 3,000 rupiah, then try to change 2,000 rupiah, like that. But in the online shopping, I think it's good. It's good too, but the most to use, most people use in the market. Okay, so the the core is you need to strike to your price into lower than the up price, than the first price. Okay, so we will go to the six. Yes, the six is authority. Use your power when you sell. Why? Okay, I'll tell you why this name is authority. Because these techniques only people, only a few people, not few, I think, but these techniques can only be used by famous person, like Justin Bieber, Marshmello, Alan Walker, Martin Garrix. Okay, so if for example like Marshmello do some touring to world, but and he use he clothes her clothes him clothes, I mean him clothes, then he posts to IG story, Instagram story, then he in the Instagram business, you can scroll to up, then he's moved to another web, then the clothes that Marshmello use, there's in there. So if you're not a famous person, don't use this. Why? Because people will think you crazy. You know, you say, oh, buy this clothes have used by me. Oh, that's very stupid person. Okay, so don't use this technique when if you're not a famous person. But if you're some famous person that have many fan page, and that's a lot of fans in the world, so this technique authority is very powerful. So when you see people like I want buy Justin Bieber clothes, or is this clothes has been used by Justin Bieber, so because of that people want to buy. Why? Because yes, people want to buy some good clothes, and this clothes has been used by famous person in the world. So we'll go to the seventh technique, aspect. Why aspect? So this is the most important. You need to remember this. Remember and remember. Don't ever let the conversation end in you. But if the conversation end in you, then you fail. Closing is fail. So you need, if the customer say, uh, damn, this car is so expensive. That the customer say like that, then you say, yes, mom. Because of that, the fabrics by sell it's much expensive. Then this end in you and in the customer. So you need to prepare your your conversation, thinking about think then talk, not talk then think. You need to think thinking about the question and answer that you want to throw to your customer. Okay, so if the conversation end in you, then you fail to closing. But if the answer end in the customer, that maybe can you know you success to do closing. Okay, so for example, for the question like, damn, this car is so expensive, then you say, oh yes, that car is very expensive, but can you think about it? This car have a lot of have a lot of uh have a lot of famous people have used this car. Okay, like that. So don't ever end in you. Then after you say that, say you need to throw the question. Moms, so moms want to buy or not? So the answer is and in the customer, not in you, the sellers. Okay, so if the answer and in the customer, then that's uh only two answer, yes or no, one or two, yes or not, uh, go or not. Okay, so this is very important for you who want to do some conversation, but you need to learn a lot of the about the question word. You need to master the question word. You need to learn a lot of many language that you will uh, you will master the question word. After you master the question word, you will not. Okay, next techniques. The eighth technique is surprise. Okay, surprise. That's right. You need to give some surprise to your customer. Then the customer like the surprise. Oh, why? Because they will buy your product again if they got some surprise. You know, uh, they will buy and buy again, more buy until the customer will be your permanent customer. Okay, so if the customer, like many of you think about like if you want to buy some phone cell, you think like, wow, I hope in this shop I will get some iPhone if I buy the phone, like that. the, the imagine the expectation, but if the expectation become real, then you will be happy, right? Okay, so but this technique you is not good if you just give the promise, but the things, the gift, that what that you will give to the customer is not, it's nothing. You just say surprise them. What the fuck is, it's wrong. Not the surprise like surprise, no. The surprise like a gift. Give some phone, give some pad. If they buy your clothes, then give the sticker or give some promo. Okay, so if you don't do that, then you will get the permanent customer. Okay, so this is more, most of the, most of company use this, like, the brand, like, not go to a famous company. You can see around of you the market, the shop, in your environment. You can see, so you can see there's a people who give some surprise or some give some, like, the most of counter, no, the most of handphone shop, handphone, they give a earphone, earphone. Like, if you buy some one phone, then you will get one earphone. Okay, so next is ABC. Why the name is ABC? The truth is always be closing. Okay, in my bahasa say selalu closing. Okay, so what is ABC? Yeah, always be closing. But in my thinking, uh, it's not ABC, but what a customer need. Okay, what a customer need. So this is not good, good if it's not, this technique is not good for you. But for you who don't know about the what a customer need, like the example, a man, he wants to be attacked, he needs a proof, he needs some motivation, he needs some uh, some academy. But different, it's different. If for woman needs to be understand, needs to be attention, needs the truth, then this this technique, you need to search a lot of what the customer need. Okay, so if you don't have about what a customer need, then don't use this technique. Why? Because you don't know what the customer want. Okay, so don't ever use these techniques if you don't know what a customer needs. Okay, so we go to the 10 techniques. Change the word, not the word, but change the word. The word will make your heart work, makes your customer heart feel want to buy your product. Like, for the example, for change the words, for example, like price change into invitation, buy change into habit, tips change into uh, affordable, then a product to a solution. So many people, many words can change. Okay, so this good, so your customer will get some hypnosis. the customer will get some hypnosis with your words. So the customer will feel, so the heart want with your product. Okay, so then you need to change the words, like in my country, for example, in my country it say saya. Saya, I mean I. Mình change I into you. Okay, I into you. For example, I think you will, like that. You will blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm sure. Change into you sure. Then like that. I think you will, but you think you will. Uh, you think I will, but like that. Okay, so change the words I into you. Okay, this good, so the your customer will get some hypnotation into the brain, so the brain will thinking more thinking over and over, then got some hypnotation. So this the good, uh, I think this my favorite techniques. uh, I always use these techniques when talk to customer. Okay, then we go to the 11, comparison. Why comparison? Because someone wants a better one. So you need to through uh, through a question, like give the two product, or you need to comparison your product with another product, like my product is cheap, but it's a lot of a lot of benefit. Okay, then say, but this one is very expensive, but not a lot of benefit. So the benefit is low for this one, and your benefit is more. Okay, so the the human, no, the people will, your customer, I mean, will think, yes, I think this good. I have tried this one. It's very expensive, but the benefit is low. Then I think this cheap and the benefit is high. Ooh, I think it's my chance. Like that. So the buyer will buy your product. Okay. Then we go to the 12, 12 techniques cross selling. Okay. You need to thief the money from the buyer. Okay. With the halal techniques, with the halal way. Like if the buyer have buy your product, for example, the buyer have buy some iPhone X, then you need to cross selling the for example, the earphone. Like, hey moms, you buy some new phone, right? But you don't have a earphone for your another phone. Then so then the customer will think, yes, I don't have a earphone. Yes, fine. Okay, I will buy it, boys. Like that. So many of a big company in the world, like for example KFC, you know, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's, Chico, Starbucks, Honda, Toyota, Lamborghini, and many more. have do these techniques. This is the best technique for me. So why the best? Because many of big company in the world choose these techniques. For example, if you in the McDonald's, you buy a Big Mac, then the cashier will say, uh, do you want some corn cream? Do you want some tea? Do you want uh, some uh, ice block? Do you want? Do you want? Do you want me? No, yeah, I don't want you. uh, so this this is perfect for you to cross selling your another product. Okay, so we're going to the next techniques is 14 techniques is change no is 13 techniques change place. Okay, so you need to change your place. I'm sorry, wait a minute. Okay, so you need to change your place with your customer. So you say to your customer, can we change the place for a minute, like you in my position, you imagine you is I, and you talk like me, then you feel me. No, I'm just kidding. You or the core is tell the to the customer that if the customer like in the place of a sellers, then the customer will think, yes, I feel sympathy to you. Then after that, the customer will tell you about he problem, they problem, the customer problem. After they tell the customer problem, then tell all your product to your customer. Use a lot of benefit of that. Okay. Then we go to the uh, 14 14 techniques is check stock. Why check stocks? Don't you to try don't you be so so urge the urge you to get some a lot of money. Don't do that. You need to check your stock, the product of your stock. You need to check it. If you have a customer that want buy your product, then the product is sold. What will you do? So don't do that. You need to check your stock. Okay. So this is important for you. Okay. Then if this check stock you have mastery, then can get a lot of money. Okay, so the next techniques is uh, pretend to be stupid. Okay, so you need to be stupid. Why to be stupid? Be, for the example, okay, for the example, like the you meet the customer that want this one, but you say this one. Oh, this mom, this you want. Then the customer said, nah, nah, not that, but this, but the another one. The code is the smart sales is who look so stupid. Okay. Then the 16 excuse. Why excuse? So you need to tell. Why? And why? 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 So you need to tell to wait, you need to tell the reason why the customer must buy your product. Like why I need to buy a product? Then you tell, because this a lot of benefit. This can make you so feel so strong. This can make you so handsome. Like that. You need to excuse. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, then I think this the best for you for the earlier. Tell the reason more reason. After that, the customer will say, I think this is the best product. Just like that. Okay. Uh, okay. I'm sorry for the time. My time is up. So I will end. I will say thank you so much for you who has watched this video. I'm sorry because I have a lot of mistake in my presentation. I'm sorry that I have not good at spelling words. I'm sorry. That's all is my mistake, not you. So thank you so much for watching this video. Enjoy it. Make your business grow up and peace.